Iowa, Mr. Young.
Gentleman from Iowa is recognized for 3 minutes.
I want to thank my colleague, thank you, Mr. Speaker, thank my colleague, Ms. Jenkins, and Mr. Lewis, and Chairman Brady and Ranking Member Neal for working on such a common sense bill that's very bipartisan, of course, and we expect to see that kind of support on the floor as well as out of committee. And I rise today in support of this great bill, H.R. 5444, the Taxpayer First Act, my bill, and I thank the committee, H.R. 5386, the IRS Fair Appeals Saving Taxpayers Act, or IRS FAST Act, was included in the final text of the underlying bill. And so this bill, in particular, will help hardworking taxpayers navigate the IRS maze by requiring the IRS to turn over all non-privileged documents to an individual or business if the taxpayer appeals the IRS's determination decision. Taxpayers are finally being given an equal playing field, because under current law, the IRS will only turn over a taxpayer's documents through a Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA request, a process which most taxpayers don't know even exists, takes a long time, and is difficult to navigate. In a court of law, everyone has the right to see the evidence that will be used against them, and the IRS is not above the law and should not be able to play games with taxpayers. Mr. Speaker, it shouldn't take a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act request, to see what evidence the IRS is going to use against you. The IRS FAST Act within H.R. 5444 will require the IRS to provide taxpayers with their case file prior to any review of their dispute with the IRS. Hey, common sense, and the taxpayers have a victory here. Allowing taxpayers this opportunity is an important step towards bringing accountability and transparency to the IRS. It will improve the experience for taxpayers when navigating the IRS appeals process, saving them time and money. I'm pleased to see my bill included in the final legislation, H.R. 5444, the Taxpayer First Act. Thank you for the leadership of my colleagues.